Hi everybody, welcome to day 10 of Vlogmas. So today I might be doing something a little bit unconventional. I've seen a lot of different YouTubers sorting Disney characters into Hogwarts houses. I'm going to be sorting Gravity Falls characters today because I felt like it, and also because I love Gravity Falls. Before we get into the actual sorting, I do want to say that there may or may not be spoilers in this video. I don't actually have a script for this. If something is spoiled and you hate me for it, it's okay to let me know in the comments over that, really. First up is, of course, Dipper Pines. Dipper kind of exhibits qualities from all of the Hogwarts houses, I think, and it becomes a little bit difficult to sort him. He's very brave. He can be a show-off, especially when he knows he's right, like a Gryffindor. He's loyal, and he proves throughout the show that he'll do just about anything to keep his friends and family, but especially Mabel, safe, like a Hufflepuff. And he can be very cunning and ambitious. I guess career-driven is the good way to put it, like a Slytherin. However, the driving force throughout his life, I guess, but definitely within the show, are these anomalies that he comes upon, and he needs to figure them out and find out where they are and figure out if they're real and what does the journal mean. Dipper's whole purpose is to answer an unanswered question, and to me that is very, very, very Ravenclaw. Next up is my baby. I love her, Mabel. Mabel is a lot of things, but more than anything else, I think she is loyal to a T. She cares about her friends Grenda and Candy. She most definitely cares about the well-being of Dipper and Grunkle Stan and Seuss and Wendy. She makes sure that everybody around her is doing well and having fun and being optimistic and enjoying her jokes. She's loyal and she's unafraid of toil. She will do anything to make Dipper happy, pretty much. But based on all of that, I'm definitely gonna put Mabel in Hufflepuff, and not just because I'm a Hufflepuff. Next is Grunkle Stan. This one should be easy. He's pretty much a Slytherin. I mean, he's greedy and ambitious because he has this strong drive to make money. His means of doing so are not always legal, like the one episode where he smuggles puppies into the country. Next is Seuss. Bless his heart. He's just Seuss. I think he could be a Gryffindor in the same way that Neville is a Gryffindor. Clearly, Seuss is not as anxious as Neville is. They have the same kind of backstory. They're not necessarily the chosen one. They're both orphans living with their grandmothers, and they're both kind of pushed into this sort of magical journey following the main characters and helping them along. Seuss is brave and he'll do anything to help his friends finish the quest, basically. But I also think that could make him a Hufflepuff for the very same reason. He'll do anything to help his friends finish the quest. I'm gonna go with Gryffindor. Next is Wendy Corduroy, and I love Wendy. She's the kind of tomboy character that you didn't even know you needed as a kid, and then you see her as an adult and you're like, wow, this could have opened so many doors for me way earlier than it did. Wendy is very tactful, and she is able to support herself through what is basically a zombie apocalypse without the zombies, just by sheer force of will, pretty much, and also the things that her father has taught her. And I think just in the same way that Seuss is a combo between houses, I think Wendy might be also. Wendy could be a Gryffindor. She's very Gryffindor to me, but she could also be a Ravenclaw. She is very independent in her wit and is able to basically do whatever she wants just because she puts her mind to it. I'm leaning more towards Gryffindor, but I think Gryffindor is a fair assumption to make. Next is Great Uncle Stan. Like Dipper, Stan is very calculating in his plan making. He's always got to be doing something, and if he's not, he's restless. Stanford's entire story and life is based on education, and it's furthered by education. He makes the top grades in his class growing up. Something happens between Stanley and Stanford Pines, and Stanford pretty much never forgives him for it. They don't really reconcile until after they find Stanford. However, that incident pretty much made it so that Stanford couldn't go to the college that he wanted to go to. The inability to pursue higher education at the institute of his own choice is what created a rift between him and his twin brother. His relationship with Bill Cipher is all based on expanding the known universe, pretty much. What else would he be but a Ravenclaw? Next is Pacifica Northwest, and I chose to sort her because she does have a pretty big way in on the plot. When we first meet Pacifica, she is a bully, she's a spoiled brat, and she's really mean. There is an episode where there's a turn in her character and there's a redemption arc for her, and it's Northwest Mansion Mystery. She works with Dipper to solve this big mystery going on in her house. She comes from a wealthy, elitist, I assume racist family. All she can really do is whatever her parents tell her to because she's scared of them. I'm going to put Pacifica in Slytherin, specifically for the reason that she is basically Gravity Falls' Draco. Scared of her family, comes from a very long line of rich people, tends to be a bully to take out her insecurities on other people. These are all things that Draco does, and they're all characteristics of Draco's character. Finally, there's the character that you have probably all been waiting for, especially if you have seen the show, Bill Cipher. I'm not going to put Bill Cipher in Slytherin at all. There's no chance of it. I don't think Bill Cipher is really a Slytherin. Is he cunning and ambitious? Oh, for sure. He's also very tactful, and he almost always has a plan, even if that plan is just total chaos. He relies on his wit and his ability to outsmart his opponent, and he literally goes to any length to try and start Armageddon. What I'm saying is Bill Cipher is a Ravenclaw. I think even just the fact that Cipher is part of his name is a very Ravenclaw thing to do on the part of Alex Hirsch, because what do you do with ciphers? You figure them out. You have to find the answer to an unanswered question. What this makes me think is that Alex Hirsch is also a Ravenclaw because he created so many of these extremely smart and well thought out characters that are all Ravenclaws. And then he saved the best for Mabel. So that's it. There is my sorting of Gravity Falls characters. I hope you liked it a lot. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. In the comments below, let me know how you would sort any of the Gravity Falls characters, especially if you contend with what I would say, because I like to have these conversations about sorting people. Let me know if you want me to sort any other characters. This was kind of fun. If you're not already subscribed to The Princess and the Scrivener, please do so down below, especially if you'd like to see more videos on Disney, intersectional feminism, pop culture critiques, Vlogmas, and more. The Scrivener will see you tomorrow.